like a mess? Self-esteem feeling just a little bit low? Is the world just blowing your mind? Are you overwhelmed? Slightly depressed? Do you have a pimple on your face the size of Wakanda? Well, my name is Atia, and I am the creator of Ethereal by Love Atia, the self-love and self-care hair and skincare company, and I am here to gather us all up, get us all together, because we can't change the world until we are madly in love with ourselves.
Yeah, what you think now? Really love my... We had a broken relationship, didn't really mess with it. Hit it all the time, braided up with raps, wigs and wigs. Mama really tried to get me to it.
I am so overwhelmed. I got this thing on my face. My hair is just, I don't even know. Although my afro has never looked this big, like with shrinkage. So I'm just, I'm telling. But with all that being said, it's time for us to have a coming to the universe moment, okay? I feel like a lot of my clients are empaths, and a lot of my clients, or all of my clients, are on this journey of self-love and self-care, and I often have to think to myself, I am the owner of this self-love and self-care business, but I have to remember to practice self-love and self-care too sometimes as well, and I like to excuse myself by saying, I'm so busy, but so are a lot of my customers. You can make all these excuses up when really, it's unfair of us to neglect ourselves, especially during a time like this when everything is happening. So I was motivated to make these videos for us and just do a couple of tutorials, show y'all some fun ways that I'm going to revive my spirit, restart this glow up, and I can't wait to do it with y'all. So I'm gonna go do an apple cider vinegar rinse in my head, and I'm gonna come back and show y'all exactly how I mix and then apply my hair and face mask. Please keep in mind that when mixing, the amount can definitely vary depending on how much hair you have and the texture of your hair. I have a lot of hair and it's very thick, so I have to use a half a cup. If your hair is anything like mine, I definitely recommend a half of cup for a great coverage. Now, when it comes to adding water to your clay, I always recommend that you add a little bit and then you mix. And then add a little bit more and then mix until you have the perfect consistency, which will not be lumpy. You're gonna wanna mush it, get in there. I'm back and I feel like a brand new person already. And I genuinely think it's because I set the intention to take care of myself, and it's like my body just knows, like, okay, she's about to glow again. So I'm gonna start off with my face mask, and then I'm going to transition into my hair mask. Alright, so don't be like me and apply it directly under your eye. Give yourself some room under there, but yeah, I like to make sure that I'm getting underneath my eyes because I know that they just need some love too. Alright, beautiful souls, so now that I'm done with my face mask, let's move on to the hair mask. So my apple cider vinegar rinse did me wonders. My scalp feels so amazing and so open. And one question that people often ask me is, should you dry your hair after you get out of the shower? Or after you finish washing your hair, however you do it. I wash my hair in the shower. But I recommend drying your hair a little bit. You wanna make sure that your hair is still slightly damp, and you probably can still see, if you touch my hair, you'll still get some moisture, but the moisture that the water brings along with all of just the amazing healing and growth and moisturizing and detangling properties that this Rhassoul clay mix has, when they work together, they just are amazing. So you don't want your hair to be too dry, but you also don't want your hair to be too wet because then you'll get the drips. So I like to section my hair off. And thankfully, I think I mentioned this, the apple cider vinegar is a detangling agent as well. So my hair is like my bestie, which is perfect because you want to make sure that you're really like getting this Rhassoul clay in every section. So I apply it to my scalp, the surrounding areas on the side, the back, and the perimeter. And then I also make sure that I get it down to the bottom as well. And really just show your hair some love. Get it in there. Don't be scared of it. It's not gonna hurt you. And then next section. Can you see my glow up? Can you see it? Because it's begun. Y'all, we can now conclude day 1 of our ethereal self-care repair. I feel so good. My spirit feels so good. I feel so energized. A lot of people ask how long you should leave your hair mask in. I leave mine in for an hour just because whenever I do my hair mask, I usually am in need of a deep condition. Also, people ask if you should have your hair covered or not covered. For instance, when you do deep conditions, you usually put a plastic bag over your head. Once again, with this whole experience of self-care, you really have to tailor it to yourself. So for me, I prefer not to have my hair covered. I prefer to just let the elements just do what they gotta do. And then I also think about, you know, if I was in Africa, like my ancestors who also use clay in their hair, they don't put a plastic bag on their head. They walk around and let the sun just permeate. Is that the word? Let's just go with that because that sounds right. They let the sun just pour love onto your hair and help dry it. That was so much more complicated than I need to be. Also, I do recommend, if you do want to do a deep conditioner, definitely throw a couple of drops of Ethereal in there. Not too many because you don't want to be an oily, drippy mess, but just a couple, just so that you can get some extra hydration in there. And then, yeah, you can cover your head if you'd like, just to get some a little extra oomph. But yeah, I decided to go the regular way and just do it for an hour. You can do it for 30 minutes, you can do it for however long you want, but I just knew what I needed, so just listen to your gut. So the last step is to put on my Ethereal hair growth oil, but that is a whole other thing. So I'm gonna make another video about that. And I'm really, really, really excited to treat my hair, y'all. I'm gonna do a protective style to give it some rest. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really proud of you for taking the step into your repairing of your self-care routine, repairing of your self-love. Sometimes we just fall off track, and instead of beating up on ourselves, the most self-loving thing to do is just forgive ourselves and just do better and make ourselves feel better. So I thank you guys for coming along this journey with me. Oh, and I should also mention that if you have also applied your face mask, be sure to either moisturize your face afterwards with a serum or use your handy dandy aloe vera plant. Aloe vera, which is my favorite, which is what I'm about to do. So yes, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I love you so, so much. And I'm, again, so proud of you. Seriously, give yourself a big, big hug. I'll give you one too, because I just want to. Love you guys.